aquarium's hard. It's real hard. And it started with an architect named David Hardy in 2013 taking us to lunch and saying, hey, I've got this tax marshal of all these properties here that have buildings that have never been vacant since the turn of the last century. And I really think you should build an aquarium here. And if you remember, Mayor, we met on top of the roof of the library and looked down over it and said, really, can we build an aquarium there? This stuff's hard. But again, we don't do it because it's easy. And of course, it's a huge team, and we're doing it not just for you and not for your grandchildren, but as I tell Miles all the time, we're doing it for your grandchildren's grandchildren, because this is the kind of project that's transformational.
We're going to bring the sights and sounds of our rivers, our Gulf and beyond to everyone so that they can experience all that's wonderful and understand why we need to protect and preserve our natural resources. We're going to bring people up close to aquatic animals. That creates the connection, because education is part of what we're all about. With our logo on the sail, it represents our icon, and that icon is going to stand at our front door. Those sails are going to be 65 feet tall. The top of those are going to be elevation 90, something that you're going to see all across the coast. But the three sails represent the three pillars of our aquarium. It represents education, learning about the animals and the sea life of the Gulf and beyond. And we're lucky to have partners such as the University of Southern Mississippi to be partners with us in delivering that education message in a cooperative spirit. Conservation, how do we make a difference? And community, how do we improve the lives of not only people, but of our aquatic life as well? We started with an initial market research study. We needed to know how many people that we were going to get into this aquarium. We needed to make sure that the investments made had their return on it. But let's take a moment to celebrate this celebration. Walking the site just even as late as yesterday, seeing the foundations in place, trying to eyeball where the front door is, where our river is going to run through, seeing columns come up, and to know what's yet to come is truly exciting. What a great time it's going to be. Between now and our planned opening of late 2019 and early 20, we're not only going to be completing construction, that brick and mortar that you see so easily, but we're also going to be starting with the collection of our animals. We're going to be developing with the USM our educational curriculum. We're going to be developing programs for everybody. We're going to be establishing our research and conservation initiatives, and we're going to be recruiting volunteers and continue to build out our staff. So watch us, follow us on our website, watch our progress, our website, msaquarium.org, and be part of something that is really exciting, that is going to change the coast forever. Thank you.
Our fabric is made of sailcloth. It runs through every community down here, from the seafood industry to those who apply the waters, bringing commerce here and taking it near and far. The sailcloth is a canvas. And as John Harrison talked about, we paint and telling our story. We're always painting and recreating and improving upon what we have, and it is a broad canvas, and everybody has a story. But in Mississippi, we probably have the best story to tell, and there's a lot to say. So I'm grateful for the legacy that the sails are going to represent. There's going to be three sails. Some people, it may look like a wave. It works both ways. But sails carry us. They're progressive. They move us forward. And so we have an opportunity to make a huge difference in every category that's been mentioned, from conservation to education to economic development. But most importantly, it's going to be fun. So we took this vision, and we're looking for ways to make an impact that are generational. And the governor and I have had long conversations about how we can create legacy projects across this coast and in the state. Not our legacy, but your legacy in the community. Things that are going to last longer than just a concert or a festival. They're important. But if we have a time in our history where the crossroads are meeting and we have opportunities with unprecedented amounts of money, let's hope we spend them wisely and invest properly. Our city council has leveraged the City of Gulfport to make sure this thing goes on time, moves forward. But the city, the state, and the nation, the odds are on us to make sure we do it right, and we have a lot of partners there.
Mayor, I truly believe today the wind is in your sails, not only for Gulfport, not only for the Gulf Coast, but the state of Mississippi. This is Mississippi's aquarium. People all over this wonderful state will take pride in knowing, as they talk to visitors from faraway lands that have been here, they've seen this remarkable aquarium that will be world-class. It is going to be something, as said earlier, our children and grandchildren and their grandchildren will come. One day they will look back and say, how did it begin? On a hot afternoon in Gulfport, Mississippi, sitting on concrete, a group of people came together and said, we will change this environment forevermore. God bless you for having me, and I'd like to say, sails up.